Hello YouTube. Okay, so with some problems that we've been having with this bow, sometimes, like after falling, like this thing slipped off here and just dropped on the floor. Not a big problem really, except one of these inner bumps just plopped right off. That can't happen, so I went ahead and I wrapped each one with just a band of InstaMorph. Now that looks pretty crappy. It looked not too spectacular to begin with, just with the inside like that, but in general I just don't think that blends well. And I tried sanding it, it's really pretty hard. So what I had done is, I heated this. I heated the edges, and then I used my finger to roll off, like so, again and again and again, until I could get it as smooth as I like. So now, here's where it was before and after. That's still not perfect, but given a little bit of paint, sanding, faux finishing, I think that's going to fade right away and look totally natural. I'm pretty happy with this now. The bottom line is we finally have something that I can see turning into a bow. By the way, one other thing that I had done at this point was, after I had put all this stuff on, I had tried touching them up with some shoe polish to see how the color would match, and it was pretty good. Then I put some white paint over all of it. So some of the white paint's gonna come off as I do this. I'm gonna just reapply finishes until I'm happy. But the first things first, heating, and then smoothing it away. If you want to see, I can show you. Let's see, I'll do it over here. Set it way down, almost as low as it'll go. InstaMorph melts at about 140 degrees. And it doesn't become fluid, it just becomes malleable and soft. So there's no sense in going all the way. You can crank the heat, but you're more likely to burn the PVC. The InstaMorph will get soft, but you could also damage that. It's just better to take it slow, take it carefully. There's no reason to rush. As the InstaMorph starts to heat, you'll see it also start to become a little bit more transparent. With the paint on top, it's harder to tell. That's my fault, but the proof is really just touching it. Go ahead and you'll see, and it'll be a little bit softer. Okay, so my guess is we've at least partially softened it. So now just, yep, see, look at that. I can already start to push it out. First I'll use my thumb or a finger, or you could use an implement, a rolling implement, whatever, to sort of smooth it out a little and get it a little bit thinner towards the ends. It's not going to be perfect, but just give it a push, give it a push, give it a push. And then, once it is really nice and flat and even, and there's not a big transition, then roll, and you get it even lighter, even thinner. It'll look great when this is all done. So, I'm going to do that same sort of thing that I did over here to all of them. It's going to take a little bit of time, but once it's done, it'll look really nice. And I have decided I'm going to try using the epoxy sculpt material to actually do the decorations themselves. This is going to be a challenging product from one end to the other, and I really, the InstaMorph is good. I don't know if it's the right material to do the decorations out of. It's going to be a little bit hard to shape once it's on there, so I think the epoxy sculpt will be a little bit easier. Thanks for watching.